So what is going on, guys? It is Domino and welcome back. Today I'm bringing you guys a gameplay playing some kill confirmed on Fallen using the ACR. And before you guys start disliking because I'm using the ACR, you guys know that I barely ever use this. This is actually on my Domino Effect account, and you may have also noticed in my last video that I was playing on that account. Well, basically that account's just my alternative PSN, which I come on sometimes and use the kind of easy mode weapons like the MP7, the ACR and stuff. And I've only got 1 day playtime, so that's just how little I actually use these type of guns. But when I do use these guns, this kind of game happens often, and it is really not hard. And it actually kind of saddens me that, you know, a lot of these YouTubers who are around my size, who are a little bit bigger, and even pretty successful out of making, you know, a YouTube channel just about amazing gameplay, it does sadden me that they get like amazing, you know, views and subs and stuff, because people take the score at face value. And this is something I've talked about forever. If you see a 100 kill game, you've got to think about the factors. In this game, I dominate with air support. They do not shoot anything down, and I'm also using the easiest to use weapon. You guys look at this. Look at this marksman through trees, through buildings. There is no doubt the ACR is the best gun in the game, and as I said, I like to use all the guns, and occasionally I have to get a gameplay with the ACR, and here it is. And this is also kind of prove a point that gameplays, you know, these 100 kill games and stuff, they're really not that hard. And you could look at this and think it's amazing and stuff, and I'm sure there's people out there who will think this is really good, because, you know, it's kill confirmed. It's not as easy as domination in my opinion, but I'm playing on my own. You know, air support is just all mine. No one ever calls anything else in apart from me, and I'm able to get these games, you know, easily on this account. And the fact that I've only played this account, I think it was 1 day and 6 hours, I've had about 5 double Moabs, like 500 plus games, just using the MP7, the ACR and that kind of thing. It really is kind of annoying, the weapon balance issue, and I've talked about this so much. And I'm also just going to say, I quite like the idea that some weapons are better than others, because when you use the weapons that are just worse, it kind of gives you that more rewarding feeling. If you guys know what I mean by that, you go out there with a PM9, you get a Moab. You can go out there with an ACR and get a Moab, and it'll be exactly the same thing. But the fact that you've done it with the PM9, in my eyes, and I'm sure in everyone's eyes, obviously, it is much better, and it's something I'd rather see. So don't expect this too often from me, but I'm just making this to prove a point that all these channels which think they're amazing when they get these type of gameplays, they're really not. And also you can see I'm using the MP9, and this MP9 silenced, I think it doesn't get talked about enough, but I think it is better than half the submachine guns. And that might be a bit of a bold statement, but it is definitely as good as some of the submachine guns, PM9 for instance. I always seem to talk about the PM9. I always seem to hate on that gun. I don't actually mind it too much. And for some reason, every time I play bootleg using the PM9, I seem to get a Moab. I don't know how. I just think bootleg's the Moab map, in my opinion. But yeah, guys, that's just my little rant about gun balance and stuff and YouTube channels. And you see where I'm coming from, the point I'm making about taking gameplay at face value. It's just something you guys not got to do. And just to understand, look at this air support. I think I called in like maybe 3 Osprey gunners this game. I'm not too sure. But I can tell you guys, the game before this was exactly the same map. It was exactly the same game mode. On Ground War, of course, by the way. Look at that 5-man. I was playing Ground War, the same setup. I went 98 and 2. And in this game I went 104 just to make sure I got the 100 kill game. Because I know, as sad as this sounds, if I put 100 kills in the description, more people are going to click on the video. And that's just a shame. But in my eyes, you know, a 40 kill TDM with the PM9 would be an equally good gameplay. Nevertheless, I thought, you know, it deserved an upload. So let's talk about air support, because I want to talk about air support for quite some time now. And I want to talk to you guys about what you think about the kill streaks in Black Ops 2. Are they going to be really technological? Is that right? Yeah, that's the right word. Really advanced and stuff. And I think the longer they kind of, you know, make these kill streaks harder and more complicated and stuff, I think, you know, you're going to see these better gameplays on YouTube. And at the same time, I think when they make so many different kill streaks and stuff, there is literally no kill streak balance. And by kill streak balance, I'm talking about, you know, where they actually positioned as the amount of kills they are. Because at the moment, I believe the Pavlo is better than the AC-130. I just like the AC-130 because you can, you know, it takes you out of the game. It's, you know, you don't die from it or whatever. Whereas the Pavlo, you can carry on running about, but I find when I carry on running about, I usually end up dying because it is Modern Warfare 3. But yeah, I'd love to see them go back to the 357. I loved those type of kill streaks. Dead simple. You always know what's going to happen. Because as it stands, I think air support since Modern Warfare 2, not so much Black Ops because it was harder to get because obviously it didn't stack. But in this game, it can be a game changer. And I've also got a game where I went 98 and I think it was 3 on resistance. And for the first 100 points, we're getting like double capped. We're about to lose the game, and I'm not capping a single flag. I'll hold my hands up. But I know that I can put out an Osprey Gunner, and as soon as I put out the Osprey Gunner and the AC-130, we turn the game around, and I get 98 kills. So I can't hate on kill streaks because they do such a good job objectively. And I'm actually going to do you guys a little video talking about how to play the Slayer role, which is something I often do, and I think the Slayer role is really good at winning games. People think just running at flags is playing the objective, but putting out Osprey Gunners, kill streaks and stuff. And if you guys see me collect one tag in this game, yet we're winning because I get plus 96 kill death ratio. Well, actually kill death ratio is like 25 or something. But the fact is, I gave them 4 of my tags, and I gave my team the opportunity to pick up 100 of their tags, and that's what it's all about. That's what playing the objective is, making sure you win, and I do whatever I can to win. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed this gameplay, and I don't really know what else to say. Last night I watched the film Wanted. I don't know if you guys have seen that. Really good film. It's like the 3rd time I've watched it. I love they curve bullets. I mean, that happens in Modern Warfare 3. But yeah, tell me if you guys have seen that film. I also enjoyed that, and give me your thoughts on the kill streaks. Your opinions on it, because this game I'm actually going to count the kill streaks for you and tell you how many kills I got in the air support and compared to how many kills I just got with my gun. But yeah, I'll leave that in the description, and if you guys enjoyed the video, drop it a like rating. That'd be kind of cool. And if you want to see more of these huge kill games, I can do them. It is really not that tricky compared to trying to get sniper Moabs, but it is Domino, and thank you guys for watching, and I will see you all next time. Peace.